done tremendously well. In Ghana,
God's
looks
grace.
like the ladies,
By God's grace.
you've released what, like back-to-back hits.
It's by God's grace, Andy.
How do you do it?
So first of all, it's by God's grace, and then I would say that I have a good team, and I am one person who is very determined. You know, I don't give up. I like to try new things, new sounds, you know, see what is going on, and then create something around it. And you know, I love to feed my fans with good music. Obviously, that is why I came all the way from Germany to come to Ghana to sing and to do music. So, I mean, nothing can stop me until God says so. So that is what keeps me going and you know, giving my best. And luckily for me, when I came to Ghana, I didn't receive so much love. So it actually kept me on my toes to, you know, really work hard every time to not necessarily prove people wrong, but you know, prove my own self that I got it, I can do it.
No, when you say you didn't receive too much love, do you think if you had received so much love from the people, you would have been lazy or laid back?
Complacent, probably.
Complacent.
Yeah, because I think it's quite natural for people to get swollen headed? Yeah, swollen headed. If everybody's singing praises and with me, I got my fame so fast. I didn't have to go through, you know, that underground and, you know, being an underground, the grooming. So mine would have been really, really crazy. You know, my first song was a smash hit. And I mean, God knows how he actually disciplines his children. So I feel like it's all part of the plan for me because he knows where he's taking me. You know, he knows I am here for a long, I'm going to be here for a very, very long time, basically forever. So I would have to go through a lot of pruning and getting into, you know, fire to grow and to be purified. So I think it's all part of the plan why I received so much backlash when I came.
Listeners, we are live on Facebook and on YouTube. So please log on and watch the beautiful Wendy Shay as my special guest. Now, Wendy, you lived in Germany.
Yeah.
And you worked as a nurse.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you came down to sing. I remember in the early days of your career, I spoke to you and he said, oh, you're going to do music. However, you won't stop doing your nursing. But it looks like now you've sidelined it.
No, I haven't. I mean, what is nursing? Taking care of people, isn't it?
Yes, but it can be a freelance, but yours was...
I mean, I don't do it professionally, but okay. I'm still a nurse. I mean, I take care of orphans, I take care of children, I take care of less privileged people. Yesterday, for instance, I went to, an orphanage to donate. I take care of, I take care of people, and I take care of people through my music as well. I mean...
You heal?
Yeah, I heal people, so I'm always going to be a nurse. Yeah.
What's your specialty? Children?
Every
general?
Yeah. Basically, I love to help everyone. Sometimes I do.
No, I'm talking about the nursing.
Oh, the nurse. Everyone. What I learned. I mean, you mean school?
Yes.
I did everything. General nurse. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, fine. Mm-hmm. I'm no longer going to the hospital.
Oh, Andy, hey, please. I know I don't want to go, but you have to go.
I'm no longer going to the hospital. Whenever I'm sick, I'll just call you. Hey.
And also,
Nana. I remember I went to Wendy Shay's house. Then I sat on her stool. She has a stool. You know, I think she's a queen. You know that, right? Yeah. So I went to her house. I went to her house to eat. Then I sat on a stool. And immediately I sat on it. Something reminded me that I got up like, ish, Charlie, where am I? Do you still live there?
No, I moved.
Oh, you moved?
Yeah, I moved.
Yeah, because I've not seen you in that area.
Yeah, I moved.
For a very long time because I had my studio there as well.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
is it?
Each time I drive by the area, I go like, ooh, that's Wendy Shay's joint.
Yeah.
Wow. So back to our discussion. Guys, we're also live on X, former Twitter. We're also live on X. So you can watch us live there. I don't know whether you are streaming it on your page. Are you?
No, but I posted it on my Facebook page and on Instagram.
Do you manage your own accounts?
It's been my accounts are being managed by me and my team. So I do know what is going on.
So the stuff about
all the time.
The stuff about your opinion. Okay, so I'm speaking in the capacity, or I'm speaking as the user.
Okay.
Or the bearer of that account as Wendy Shay official. Where, let me check. I think there is one I chanced on Wendy Shay official, and there's something you wrote. Okay, even if not that, there's something there's a tagline you always say, Ghana, wake up.
Ghana, wake up, yeah. That's me for real.
Does that come from you?
Yeah, it does. Everything I text, everything I write, it's from me. I mean, my page is being managed by them, as in, seeing, keeping up with what I'm posting, having an overview of what I do. But then everything that I do is, from me, the brand Wendy Shay.
Do you get your managers take down some of the things you write? Although they won't check before it gets posted. They won't check before it gets posted.
No. I mean, it happened a couple of times where they had no idea I wanted to post something. I just posted it. So sometimes they let me take down some stuffs, because sometimes artists and their emotions. Sometimes you really get emotional about some stuffs, and then you want to speak up your mind and for you should be wise about it. I mean, as time goes on, you grow and you come to understand what your management expects from you. So, yes, obviously, I've had those moments where, I had to take down some stuffs because it wasn't appropriate.
They advised that?
Yeah.
So, for example, 6 days ago, you tweeted, oh, so this is what is happening. I've been preaching the wake-up call since I came back to Ghana. It is sad to see this happen, especially on a day like this. I'm a victim to bad roads, and had it not been God, the story would have been different. Let the people go. Hashtag as usual.
Yeah.
Ghana wake up. Now, what is this hashtag let the people go?
So at that time they had somewhere in the cell because of the protest.
Okay.
Yes, because of the protest. That was why I said that. They had to let them go. I mean. Okay.
Because I check your timeline and all of these things, and then some of the comments that follow.
I don't read comments.
Why?
For my sanity. I mean, I for my mental health. Being an artist who has been cyberbullied severely, I mean, words are powerful. So why would I want to be reading other people's opinions? And I don't care about their opinions anyway, so I just do my thing and I leave.
But you tweet them for people to read.
Yeah, I tweet them for people to read, but I don't have to read their opinions.
What if someone calls your attention on something that is worth reading?
That is why my management team is there.
Okay, so someone is there too.
So they do those kind of things. They, inappropriate comments, they delete them because they protect me from those things. I don't do that. So that is why I said I manage my accounts with them. But for the things I put out, I do it.
Recently something came up about mental health. You just mentioned mental health. I'm trying to wait a minute. There was something. Okay, good. Nearly 2.4 million Ghanaians could be suffering from mental illness. WHO posted this, the World Health Organization. How well are you taking care of your mental health?
A lot.
Like what?
A lot. Like, refreshing my mind, meditating. I pray a lot. I am very spiritual because everything comes from the spirit realm. And I actually I am very introspective. So whatever emotions, whatever feelings that pops out, I try to understand why I'm feeling that. Like, I take everything about me very serious, and and I try to surround myself with positive people, because those around you affect you a lot. So it's either, my circle is very tight, because I'm very, very picky, and of the people I let come into my circle.
I see.
Yeah.
You've become very spiritual and philosophical lately. I don't know. Have you always been like this?
No, not at all. I mean, I want to go on live. That is why I'm trying to go on live,
Okay.
Yes, because I want my fans to...
Listeners, in case you just tuned in, you're listening to Hitz 103.9 FM. Wendy Shay is my special guest, and we're having a one-on-one interview. Wendy Shay had been out of our system for a while.
No, it's okay.
And today, she decided to pay me a visit.
Yes.
And so, listeners, send in your comments, and I will read them on air. Oh, nice. So there are a lot of comments for you on Facebook. In Benny Williams said, watching live from Yeji. Wendy is an amazing musician. Tell her I really appreciate her creativity, sound, survival, song. Posse G says, I love you, Wendy.
Posse G, wanna Posse G?
No, I didn't. No, this is different. Original Koguda said, we thank God for your life, Wendy, and also saving bullet from our hands, like his own go past Naramali.
Please leave bullet alone.
Sinyani,
we are going to address a lot of things today.
Yeah. Sinyani, can you check your fractured nose if it's straightened now? Okay. Meanwhile, Shayna says, all hail the Queen, Wendy Shay. We thank God for the Queen's life. The Queen is here to stay. Yao Tepe says, good morning, Mr. Andy. My greetings to the Queen Shay. Stonzy says, we thank God our Ghana music queen is back. Susie Letio said, nice to meet you, Shay. Love you so much. I sometimes think I'll get you in my life. Badass Pepe says,
oh, that's so sweet.
It says, Wendy, try and talk well, please, because when you post, we take something from it. So in case what you posted also having a problem, a fan can prompt you on that, please. Well, Nia Dote Jangomone says, hello, Wendy. How are you? Jay Curtis says, my queen is back. Long live Queen Shay. So keep the comments coming in, and I'll read them.
So you asked me a question, if I've always been spiritual. No. I mean, I was born into a Christian family. But along the way, I was actually born into a family where we didn't really, we weren't too much into spirituality, even though we were Christians. Our church didn't involve too much, getting to know the spiritual side of you. So growing up, you knew Jesus, but then you didn't really know him. And so when I went to Germany, along the way, I wanted to find spirituality.
So you were not born there?
I wasn't born there. No, I was born in Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah, but then I relocated.
At which age?
At 14.
14, okay.
Yes. So at the age of 14, I went to Germany. And then, let's say around 2021, I felt like I had to... I wanted to find spirituality for myself. It was like knocking on my door. And so I actually went into African spirituality, trying to find, what it is. Because for some reasons, I felt like this Jesus thing wasn't really working for me. And then when I came to Ghana to pursue my music career, I met Bullet. Or I was introduced to Bullet. And Bullet told me, in order for me for my star to shine, I have to align myself to his power, the power he uses. And he told me he's in the light, and the light is Jesus Christ. So for me to be in alignment with him, I had to go to church with him.
Okay.
Yes. So I was like, okay. So I used to go to church for going sake because, maybe see a sign me. So, you understand. But then one day, the Holy Ghost just arrested me. I was like, hey, so this thing is real. So that was when, because of the things I had faced, in my life, and I mean, in the industry as a musician, it opened my eyes to the spirituality of this world. You know, I mean, we all know how crazy this industry is. I mean, there are so many dark forces in here. And so I knew I had to find a protection. And that was God. So that is how I became very, very spiritual.
Let's get a bit more personal, especially with your spirituality. Although you knew Jesus, but you didn't really know him, as you said earlier.
Didn't really know.
Did you ever try, as you said, African religion and stuff? Well, they tell you that, you need to get into your roots, you need to find yourself, your inner self, and all the yada yada yada. Were you ever into any occultism? Did you ever try anything? Did you try any voodoo, juju, any of those black stuff?
No, but I think when I was about to get really deep, that was where I met Bullet. I mean, I think God had it all planned out. Because growing up, I saw my grandpa, he used to pour libation. So I thought, okay.
Was he a chief or linguist?
I mean, we come from a royal family.
Okay.
Yes, so I saw him do that. And so I remember I called him and I was like, hey, can you teach me how to? So I actually wanted to do it. Like I said, I wanted to start practicing those things. But then I met Bullet right when I really wanted to get deep into those things. And I met Jesus. That was where
you are a queen.
Jesus. Yes, I am a queen.
Is it?
Ahene Mahima at Gomoa France.
Do you pour libation?
No, I don't.
Do your subjects pour libation?
I don't know about that. I think it was more of, an encouragement, hey, you're doing good. We want you to be a role model to our princes and princesses in our society or town.
Okay.
So I think that is why they installed me as a queen.
Do you go there often?
Not often, but then I have great plans for that town because
but do you communicate with them?
Yes, I communicate with my king every time. Yes, I do. Because
I'm asking because there are certain things that makes them angry. You need to be frequent with them, or each time the king calls, because it was part of your...
I do. I mean, when
you were swearing,
I do speak with the king. I mean, the king is a very, very, he's like a father to me.
Okay.
So we do speak. We do speak. Yes, we do.
With your spirituality and all of that, so how often do you go to church?
I do go to church. Actually, on Sunday, I went for a Thanksgiving church, for saving my life. Yes, I do have pastors who pray for me. Even Prophet Kewa said he be my
Godfather.
Yeah.
God Papa the greatest.
Yes. Very highly spiritual.
Yeah.
Yes, I do have wonderful.
Do you have experiences of going to church and people seeing you with Denka eyes like, hey, idiot?
I think they are the guys. They understand that, hey, my pastor always says, don't judge people by their appearance.
You know, when me have been to church and
I think
seeing people, someone saw me and they were. I'm like, yo, what the heck?
No, what I experienced was one day my car broke down, so I had to take. It was just one time I had to take an Uber.
Okay.
And then whenever we are going, I pray. So I asked one of my team members to pray. The guy was like, "Hey, Wendy Shay, I was like, I was like, really, like seriously. This is
meanwhile, you were going to church.
This is what he said, and he was so surprised that I was praying. So I mean, this is what a lot of people. Me doing secular music is my calling. You understand? But the power behind my music is from God. And we really have genuine people who are in the light. It's so funny to me when people say Bullet is an occult. Actually, this man introduced me to Christ. Probably I would have been an occult if I hadn't met Bullet.
Okay.
You understand? So it's so funny. This man is a pure man of God who is actually doing the work of God by transforming people's lives.
Speaking of Bullet.
Yeah.
If you hear stuff like these about him, how do you feel?
It's funny to me. It's funny to me because they don't know him.
Okay.
They don't know him. If he were to be an occult, do you think he would be receiving so much backlash? Because this cult thing it's a brotherhood and they protect each other.
Okay.
They protect themselves. So why would they turn their backs on their own person? You understand? I mean, look at the things Raptown Records and their artists go through. The serious cyberbully they go through from Ebony. You understand?
Speaking of Ebony, when she passed,
yeah,
and you came along, there were a lot of backlash.
A lot.
Although you did not know Bullet that much at the time, because you were just about entering when Ebony had made her exit. And then there were these kind of talk. The guy, hey, or the girl, Naji. I remember I was listening to a radio program one time and someone said, Bullet said he was going to pull the plug and immediately he pulled the plug, the lady died. Like, hey, Ghana. Now,
I wasn't here, so I wouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, when you were getting in, were you not scared? Did you hear all of these stuff? When you heard all of these stuff?
No, I wasn't scared because I got to know Bullet. You know, Bullet is a very free-spirited person that you don't even need so long to know who he is.
Right.
And I knew for the fact because he knew what I was getting myself into and I knew what he pulled me out from. So I knew from the start, okay, this is the right person to work with. Like I said, who would invest so much money in an artist? And you know how serious this job is.
Right.
The time he will spend, the energy, the ideas, his talent poured into someone and then kill the person for no reason. What is he going to gain? His investment. Who does that? I mean, Andy, who would do that in the right sense? Right. And I feel like, you know, he's always being called out because he's not part of them. Were he to be part of them, they would have covered him up. That is the thing. Because we have so many artist managers dating their artists. Even female artist managers dating their artists. But nobody comes out to say a thing. But with Bullet and Wendy Shay and this, even though we are not together, we are not doing anything like that. It's strictly business. But then, Wendy Shay, it becomes a national topic. People talking about Wendy Shay and Bullet.
With this talk about you and Bullet, especially being involved, has it ever occurred to you to pull the plug?
When you say pull the plug, what do you
mean? Like withdrawing or like, man, I'm fed up. You know what? People are talking too much. Okay, why don't I stop this whole thing and go away?
One thing about me is that I don't stop until God says so.
Okay.
Because my steps are being ordered by Him. And I close my ear. I close my ear. German will say, here rein, here raus. So I don't focus on negative stuffs. I always dwell on positivity. Because that is what, music is what makes me relevant. So why would I stop music because of some cheap talks or some rumors? You understand? And then coming back to, Bullet and his artists being backlashed all the time. We have so many artists, female performers, even male artists, who get their song written for them. But for Wendy Shay, she doesn't write her own music. It's this. I go to interviews.
What's wrong with that?
Wait a minute. I go to interviews and then it's about, and I'm like, I actually also co-write and write my own songs. But as for that, nobody talks about it. We have so many female, and there is nothing wrong with it. I mean, Michael Jackson, Beyonce, everybody gets their song written for them. It is another talent.
Right.
You can have it, like I said, some co-write, some also, as a singer, you can also write your songs. But if it's written for you, it's still your song. You have to deliver it because nipa no ko trauma or maybe the song might not even hit like you.
Right.
That is your calling. So it's about time people get to understand. But other people, other musicians, other singers, oh, okay, yeah, your song is beautiful. But with me, they try to undermine my talent. Or because I'm signed on the Rough Town Records. Like, do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes as an artist, you don't always get smash hits. A day, I don't get a smash hit. You see some people, oh, I think it's about time Wendy Shay gets a new songwriter. Now they are trying to undermine Bullet's songwriting skills.
Okay.
So you understand. So if Bullet, that's why I say Bullet doesn't even have the heart to kill a fly.
Have you ever rejected any song he's written for you? Ever?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yes, of course. I do. I sometimes I'm like, Nana, wait there. I say, enye.
Okay.
Because songwriting and singing is like a career.
Right.
Andy Michelle, I look at you and then I sew something for you to fit you.
Right.
So that when you represent it, it will look authentic. It will be you. That is basically, so as a songwriter, you should know what this artist wants to say. So I've had, not even once, a couple of times. Right.
Were there songs you were contesting on and later on you sang it and it blew up?
I think
I'm asking because I've had instances. For example, me and Ochame Kwame, we fought on his song "Faithful." I told him when you're there, Master, this song I would never allow this song to come out.
I think
I traveled. The song came out. Boom.
I think the song I really didn't expect to blow up that big was Uber Driver.
Okay.
Yes.
You didn't like it from the start.
I didn't really like. I didn't say no, not like it, but then we had to choose. No. I had to choose between Bedroom Commando and Uber Driver. And I was like, Bedroom Commando. Oh, that song is a bop. Bullet was like, Uber Driver is the thing. You trust me on this, Wendy. And then I did. And to my surprise, it was like a big hit. I was like, wow, okay. So yes. Mm-hmm.
Listeners, in case you just tuned in, you're listening to Hitz 103.9 FM. Wendy Shay is my special guest. Recently, she released a song entitled Every Man Cheats. But Wendy, before I play that song, wait. This whole relationship stuff with you and Bullet and da-da-da-da-da-da. Does he know your boyfriend?
Oh, I don't have a boyfriend.
How long will you...
Andy, I don't have time because, Charlie...
Oh, Wendy, I've not been country.
Hey, that and I'm three.
Yo, can we end the interview now, please?
Are they?
Because how long will you tell us this? I mean, Wendy, do you know my age? I mean, Wendy, okay, sorry.
Okay, hey, Andy, okay, come to the, yeah, can you come?
Every man cheat, no man is a saint.
It's my special guest. Your comments are always welcome. Ja. Queen.
Yes.
So you've not had any...
Oh, the last time I did, I got my heart broken, so
really?
I knew I had to advise
Which
myself.
man would break your heart?
It doesn't matter anyways, so let's move on.
Where is he? Is he in Ghana?
I'm not going to talk about that.
So,
but
does he know your status now? That
I don't care about that. And
has he regretted?
I don't care, and I don't know.
Do you see him?
I don't care about him.
Yeah.
Oh, I've moved on.
Is he on social media? Let me check his status.
I've made millions out of him, and that's the most important thing, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
You used him to record songs.
Oh.
Wendy, you are sweating all of a sudden. Look at your forehead.
Survivor broke boundaries, you know, got me to international stages and all of that.
So he was the reason you put out that record?
I mean, not because of him, but because of my experience.
Yeah, certainly because of him.
Because of my experience, yeah.
Because of what he did.
Yeah,
wow.
But Andy, I mean,
was the song released soon after the breakup?
Around that. I mean, I went off social media for a while before I released that song. So, I mean, Survivor has done its thing. It's gone. I mean, right now we have Every Man Cheats, and I think we should. Oh, Love Me Now actually came out today, and Love Me Now is the song I released around my accident time, exactly. And I would love to talk about that because you know, I think these are things people are going through. Yeah.
Time is not on our side.
Time is not on our side. Yeah.
So you released Every Man Cheats and very...
1st September.
1st September. Mm-hmm. And soon afterwards...
10 days later...
You had an accident.
I had an accident, yeah. So
this accident, where were you going?
I was going home. I had finished creating a content to promote my new song, Every Man Cheats. And then I passed by my label mate, Kiki Marley, just to say hi, you know.
Is she still around?
Yeah,
She's still with Rocktown?
She is, you know, just to help her with her content as well.
Okay.
And then on my way home, all of a sudden, you know, I had to branch to my junction, and all of a sudden I felt like a big push, and I almost lost control. But
you were driving?
Yes. And I remember all I was screaming was Jesus, because it happened so fast. I didn't know what was going on. And then I entered into a gutter. So that was where I realized, okay, I think I'm safe. So I didn't even realize when my head hit the dashboard. But all of a sudden, I realized that I was blacking out. And so they had to rush me to the hospital. I survived a nasal bone fracture. Had my face everywhere was swollen. Hey. So right now I'm good. I have a little.
Okay.
So I covered it.
It's covered with a spectacle.
With a spectacle, I mean, I've for what happened, the kind of accident that happened, it was very severe and serious. For me to be here, it's by God's grace. You know, it's actually funny to me. That's why I'll say it once again. Those who wanted to kill me, they know themselves. They know themselves, and they're trying to put it on bullet. It is not bullet. They know themselves. It wasn't like a normal attack. It wasn't a natural. No, it wasn't. Because of... I mean, I had an interview where I was saying... I was actually advising young musicians who want to get into the industry, you know, who wanted to do music like I did, that, hey... music is not, the music industry is not just music, for passion. You should actually take your spirituality serious because it's really dark. And after that interview, about 2-3 days later, I had this accident. How can a big tipper truck hit a Wrangler? People are saying, the Wrangler is strong. Okay, whatever. But the tipper truck rather somersaulted.
Hey.
Yes. The tipper truck rather somersaulted, and the car was totally condemned and, conquered. I feel like it was more of a David and Goliath fight. Because how can you come and hit me and I'm still standing and you having it, your tipper truck.
The hitter is rather falling.
Yes, and then it was loaded with rocks.
Hey.
Yes, that is how serious the accident was. But thank God, here I am. You know.
The other lady with you.
Yeah.
How's she?
She's fine. She's fine. That's her. She's fine.
That was you. Beautiful you.
Yeah,
wow.
She's fine.
That's your
That's
PA,
my assistant,
your assistant. Okay.
She's fine.
Wow.
She's fine by God's will. Everybody, you know, like, I think I was the one who was injured because it hit my side. But thank God, you know, thank God.
Did you have every check, internal,
everything,
all of them stuff? Okay.
Both of us, everyone is
thank
fine.
God.
Everyone
thank God. Now, let's get a bit deeper. You claim the people that wanted to do it, the people that wanted to take your life.
Mm-hmm.
It means you believe that there is some sort of spiritual attack.
Of course. I've said this several times that
why do you believe so? As a child of God?
Because I know so. Even it is written in the Bible that we have an enemy. We have an enemy who is after us. And then people trying to blame it on an innocent man who actually wants the best for me.
Can it... Oh, for me, I even want to put that aside. You know what I'm saying? Could it be a natural cause? Yeah, out of negligence. Let's say, well, his brakes failed or he lost control or anything could have happened. I'm just assuming, right? Could it be, or can you just say, well, it was just a natural cause of negligence. Let's say he was drunk, right?
No, he wasn't.
No, I'm saying, let's just say, right? Can something just happen without blaming it necessarily on spiritism or spirituality?
I am actually somebody who is very, very logical. You know, I am very diplomatic. I like to weigh things, but then I know where I'm talking. I know where I'm coming from, and I know what I'm talking about.
Have you gone to check with any deity?
No,
or any prophet?
What I can say is that those who know, they know themselves. They know themselves, and I'm not going to talk about. Yes, I am.
Which means you are aware.
Yes, I am, and I'm not going to mention it. It can come from everywhere. I mean, it could come from everywhere, but I'm not going to mention their names or sit here and say, okay, this and that. No, I'm not going. But they know themselves.
Do you get scared sometimes?
No, I'm not, because I'm a child of God. You can never kill me until God says so.
I pray that God protects you.
Amen.
I mean, I like you so much that, guys, if you've not seen the video of Wendy's accident, the aftermath, we're showing it for you to see it on our live feed on Facebook. Did you hear the reports that came afterwards?
Like what?
Oh, like what happened? There was a video I saw. There was a commentary. Someone saying that you came out screaming your head and what? Do you think they were exaggerating?
It was really, really severe. They weren't exaggerating. It was close to fatal. You know, I think it was actually just no one got. Thank God.
Take it easy.
No
now.
one died.
All of a sudden, your voice is shaking.
No, because it was a very big shock. I didn't see it coming. You understand? And sometimes I when I remember, I'm like, wow, thank you, Jesus, because I remember exactly how the scene was. But like I said, you know, it's by the grace of God I am here. You know, when you are close to you see yourself like, I could have been dead. In a twinkle of an eye. It's actually quite scary, but I'm not scared. Because he who is in me is greater than he who is in the world.
Kewa says, Wendy is wise.
Thank you.
100%.
Thank you, bro.
There are lots of comments coming in for you. For me, as I said, I pray that God protects you. And I just pray to God to keep you here.
Amen.
Because look, you have a sweet voice.
Thank you.
And I, at least I've experienced you personally. I think you're a sweet soul.
Thank you.
And a humble soul.
Thank you.
Not because you're here. I know what I'm saying. Cassie Kingsley says, please tell Wendy I'm available and I live in Belgium. Are you looking for one?
Right now,
okay, I'll find you a boyfriend who will marry you. We don't want any chop and go matter.
Right now, I am, You're
a survivor.
I'm still, I'm a survivor, and right now, let me just calm down from, everything I've gone through. Right now, my mind not day relationship top, because, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I see.
But when I'm ready, Andy, I'll let you know.
So I'll come and announce.
Yes.
My friend, what? You know my... Last Sunday you were in my house. You saw plenty ladies.
Hey.
You came there with your wife.
Hey.
Okay, I am at you.
Hey.
Right. Almost here.
That's a higher crime.
Me, what? No be back open them and I say, what? Adiba says, oh, who doesn't love Wendy Shay? And there is these guys on YouTube. One is a Ghanaian and one is a Brazilian. The Brazilian really loves Wendy Shay. His name is CJ. Jokot says, okay, ask her, what if God reveals to her to go out with Bullet? Will she do it? She should base...
I didn't hear that.
That's a very nice comment. Jokot says, what if God reveals to you... Mm-hmm. Does God talk to you? Does God reveal stuff to you?
I do.
Great. He says, what if God reveals to her to go out with Bullet? What will she do? She should base her professionalism on morality. Wendy, I'm single, so I will link up and take you on a date when I come to Ghana for 30 December. Joko, you know you they chase on my girlfriend.
Hey, today, Andy, they do revelation, so hey.
Old girlfriend. It's old.
They reveal stuff.
Old girlfriend. So yeah, if God reveals to you.
Yeah. Oh.
So you go and tell Bullet.
Oh no.
Boss,
I mean,
God says I should be your girlfriend.
Oh no, and why would I even do that as a woman?
God is speaking to you.
Oh, God knows how to speak to his children. No, not this way.
So if God reveals to you that you go and have an affair with...
God will never even tell you. God will never tell you to go and have an affair with somebody.
What will God tell you to do? What has God told you to do?
Oh, Andy.
I'm asking. You say God speaks to you.
So many things, like, go and give out to the orphanage. These are the things God speaks to you about.
So you want to answer the question. If God says...
let's move to the next.
So you come to me, Andy. I'm a very nice lady. God says I should date you.
Andy, I know where you're driving at.
Wendy Shay.
Okay, where are you driving at right now?
It's a message.
But the person didn't even mention your name.
Not me.
But you just put your name inside.
Yes, just in case. A very short story. It's a super story. Oh, but I like your new song.
Thank you.
When I saw it, I was like, oh my God.
It's actually funny, how, these are some of the things God does, I actually recorded the song 3 days before the accident.
Whoa.
Yes. I was sitting in my room, and all of a sudden it dawned on me. The loneliest people, one of the loneliest people on this earth are entertainers.
Us.
Yes. Because we entertain people, but who entertains us?
True. And
when you become famous, it's you get some freedom taken away from you. Some places you used to go to fresh up and think about stuff, you cannot go anymore. So and then you have friends who don't understand you anymore because of your new lifestyle, and so they withdraw, and it makes it hard for you to trust people, because those who you thought were your friends actually no longer are. So me sitting in my room, I was thinking about these things, and I thought to myself, so if I'm gone, I like to think about these things a lot. What will happen if I'm no more?
Do you have friends?
I don't know who to call a friend.
Now or before?
No, even now. I used to think people were my friends until I realized they weren't.
When you had the accident, did you have anyone calling you?
Oh, of course, you have a lot of people, but then
people you call friends.
People I call friends. At the time the accident happened, obviously I wasn't around my phone, so I wouldn't see. I could get back to my phone like days later, so I might have missed a lot.
Let's put bullets aside. If anything happens to you, who is the first person you call? Industry person.
Apart from my mom, I'll call my mom.
I'm talking about industry, our industry.
Wow. I would have to think about that, but I definitely know I'll have a couple of people who will come into my mind. Yeah.
Supposing you were alone and Bullet's phone was off.
Also. Prophet Kewa is also, like I said, my I go to his church as well. And he's also in the industry, I would say. He's a very good friend.
So you would call Kewa?
Probably because of the position he is in my life, he might be someone that I would think of also. Apart from calling my pastors.
Okay.
Yes, obviously.
Right.
Yeah. Andy, but when you're in your low moments, nobody gets to see and share with you. And I think when I released the song, it's doing amazing on TikTok. I was so surprised by the feedback, and
you shouldn't have been surprised because it's a dope song.
No, because I realized a lot of people are going through the same. People have trust issues and are yearning for people who would genuinely love them.
Listeners, I want us to listen to Wendy Shay's new song. You said it came out just this morning.
Just this morning.
Out on digital platforms?
Yes, it's out everywhere.
Is it out with a video?
We have a visualizer on YouTube. Yeah, so
on your channel?
On Rafton Records.
Okay, Rafton.
Right.
Listeners, so get on YouTube. If you've not heard the song yet, you can also go there, stream it to add to the numbers. Let's show her so much love. Wendy Shay, the song is entitled "Love Me Now."
Actually, before we go, I think the person that I told you I would definitely have a couple of people, and obviously my father, Questionist, will be the person that I would.
Questionist, okay.
Because he's my, he gave me 2 bullets, so he has that. I call him my godfather.
Right.
He's my father in the industry,
right.
So he's definitely going to be the person that will come into my mind.
My brother, Questionist. Well, God bless you wherever you are. Kwesi. He introduced me to your mother. Kwesi is such a nice guy.
Brother Ashtisai.
Wendy Shay's mom took care of me while I went to London.
I know my mom. My mom is very, very.
Wendy Shay's mom will bring me food morning, afternoon, evening, and only food. What else? Once in a while she'll come along with Wendy Shay's lovely sisters. Wendy Shay has some beautiful sisters in London. Yeah, they are so nice.
Please leave my sister alone.
Is she married now? The one?
No, she's minding her business, taking care of herself.
Sure.
Yeah.
Name Let's go to London. Let's check out the new song, "Love Me Now."
I want to give an acapella before we.
Sure.
Just
stop this spanking. They won't allow you to play your spanking. Wendy, please, let's go. Sing for me.
Check up on your friend. Stand up for your friend when in time of need. 'Cause a friend in need is a friend indeed. A friend might be going through some phase, so pick up the phone. If I'm your friend, And you, my friend, where were you when I was in need? Oh, when I was down, when I was broken, you never called me. No butter for my bread, yo. If you know they love me now, don't love me when I'm gone. Oh. If you know they love me now, don't love me when I'm gone. Adam Fubonye.
Charlie, when you said they sing,
When I was broken, you never called me. No butter for my bread, yo.
So Emoji did it?
Yes.
I was just about asking.
I called Emoji. I was like, Emoji, come home right now. And Emoji, Emoji is such a good person, such a good friend, very talented.
Too much.
Very talented guy. Mm-hmm.
All right. Martinez.
Andy.
Yeah. Did you say brief?
Yeah.
Okay, brief. Yeah.
So I thank God for your life.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, we can't lose you now, and I like the fact that you are very determined to work and serve your fans, serve Ghana for a very long time, and you believe that the Lord will keep you. I agree with you. That's our prayer. Because for me, I think it would have been a big issue, especially for Bullet. Yes, it wouldn't be about you, but for Bullet. And for you answering these questions, trying to address some of the issues people are raising against Bullet, I like it.
Thank you.
I mean, you are the one who can tell us exactly how things are going. So, again, it's my prayer one day we wouldn't hear any bad news between you and Bullet, or when you fell out, you guys are not cool and all of that. So, above all, this new song too is very nice. I like the new direction you are going. I listened to, I think your EP, I've forgotten the title, about Mariama.
Enigma.
Yes, Enigma. Mariama, Ruthless, New Level. And with this, I believe the new direction is so good.
Thank you.
The brand has really grown. Very strong brand in Ghana. And I pray you win Artist of the Year before you want to retire.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. I'm reading some of the comments. I laugh.
I'm also very grateful for your life, because it's not. I understand you. Okay, even though I haven't been in your shoes, I understand what you have been through, like from cyberbullying to it got to a time I was feeling a bit sorry for you, because it was like everything Wendy Shay posts, there is something to be said about it, or someone has something negative to be said about it. But I'm glad you are rising from it like a phoenix. I'm glad you are not perturbed by anything that is happening, and that is the most important thing. If they break your spirits, they break you, the human being, and nobody has been able to break your spirit till now. I mean, with most of what you've been through, you would have ended it. Honestly, you would have ended it. So I'm just very, very glad that you haven't. And even the song that has come out of everything is just like a new chapter of Wendy Shay. So keep doing what you're doing. I'm happy for you, and I'm glad we still have you here.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thanks.
Adam, say it to him. Tell him.
Brief.
Thank you. Adam, did you hear him?
I did.
Thank you. Please.
I think I really don't want to be in the shoes of Wendy Shay.
At all.
It's not an
She
easy,
just looked at her shoe. I'm sorry. She just looked at her shoe when
it's not an easy place to be. I mean, the way the reception didn't start well for her when she got into the industry, and how the roller coaster has been for her through these times, and her resilience and energy. I mean, it's not something females are able to, hold on to. Such a reception, but she's always shown the courage. She's shown the tenacity of purpose, and regardless of these difficulties, she's riding the storm. And just at the point where she's trying to come out from what she said, a breakup and some challenges emotionally, she meets another challenge in her career, which should have taken a certain, which might have taken another turn. But regardless of that, look at, how she is highly spirited, this morning talking about the whole thing. And I feel like we're going to see you write a book one day.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. A lot of things are coming up, though.
We want you to chronicle all of these things. How you were able to handle it, because it will be something good for, up-and-coming artists, female artists, I mean, to learn how you were able to, I mean, ride all of this storm, it will be a very high-selling book. So, I mean, the management of Rough Town should look at chronicle some of these things into book and even some video documentaries for you as an artist. And I think this music is spot on. I mean, the timing and relevancy is quite key. The messaging and the emotions attached, not just the message, but the emotions attached is everything for me. I mean, I wish you the best. I hope you put in your best foot in terms of promotion to get it far.
Oh God. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Adam.
Thank you, Adam. What do you say?
No comment.
Bless underscore Kaba said, Brandy, everybody mentioning Prophet Kewa, a prophet that produces 10 and Jennifer Lomwood.
So that's why you were laughing.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
What's
This is, how can God reveal anything to him? Wait.
Or the way I come.
He's taking every revelation as an inspiration to produce a beat.
I can't believe
You people are not serious. What did they say? Is there a prophet that produces 10 and then? Nana Gwazi says, how will someone share your lone moments if you don't let them? Aside those who wouldn't understand the new life and what it comes with, sometimes the artists also push away some good people too. It cut both ways, Wendy. Trust nobody, but trust somebody. Common Sense says, Andy, I was never a Wendy Shay fan, but listening to her on your show, I'm glued to her. She's smart. Oyunyamiba. Kadna Agongo says, Africans and superstition. We always try to find reasons for our misfortunes. I'm surprised Wendy is towing that line too. Accidents do happen, girl. Stop reading spiritual meaning into it. My stupid uncle says,
I mean, Andy, everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Sure. He says, good morning, Brandy. I was listening to this pundit on radio making allegations Wendy accident might be planned for stunts by her team. To him, Rough Town is known for pulling stunts always, no matter how much the risk.
Really? I'll destroy my Jeep Wrangler.
So what's the car's condition?
It's totally condemned.
Really?
Yes. It was,
that Jeep?
Yes.
Give the car to me. Where if you
How will I do that?
So what? What do you drive now?
Oh, right now.
You got another?
Let's just on God.
Okay.
On God.
Okay.
But like Bullet's Range Rover. I'm enjoying Bullet's Range Rover.
Bullet has a Range Rover.
Oh.
And he's still my friend.
I enjoy Bullet's Range Rover, yeah.
Bullet has a Range Rover.
So I'm sorted. For now.
That's right. I'll Bullet all.
That's on you.
This song, Bullet, and they just want to tie about Adiba says, who doesn't love Wendy Shay? There's these guys. Okay, I think I read that one. Okay. I love your Enigma EP. You have really improved. My favorite is Mariama. Keep it up. Wesley J. Black from Cove City. So now, are you working on an EP? An album?
I'm actually working on another EP.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Osman Nanabashat says, super duper acapella. Collins Pizarro says, sound tech, what's up? We know they hear anything, you'll speed up, guys. What my friend says, Brandy, please ask Wendy, why is it that after coming out of the accident, instead of appreciating the love many people like us have for her, like we have for her, she sings about those who don't show her the love she expected. Ghana artist always sings about the enemy. Nana Kojamwa comes to respond and he says, this is a very legit question. They always have enemies. Susie Lecho said, thanks for the question, bro. Wendy, would you answer that?
I mean, like I already said, people are entitled to their opinions. Listening to some of the comments people are making, like I said, some people might not understand, being in the shoes of people in the light of famous people, which is totally understandable. But being in the light, doing something for yourself, there will always be somebody who doesn't like what you do. And so it's not like we are trying to be superstitious or blame everything on the spiritual. I mean, that is the truth. We are living in a spiritual world, even though it is physical. So whether you like it or not, it is what it is. That's why I always scream, Ghana, wake up. Because I feel like people are still sleeping. You understand? But nevertheless, I love my fans. You know, my fans actually, it's not like I don't have fans. I have actually more fans than I have, you know, haters. You know, it's just that the haters are always loud. But
before we go,
those who love me, and I appreciate them. I appreciate every single one who showed me love. I had so much massive love shown to me, you know, during this hard time. Yes.
There was something you said on the on social media about the yardstick or the borderline for a lot of musicians in Ghana, that the Grammy or O2 Arena has become like the pinnacle for every artist. Is that not your dream as an artist?
As in Grammy or what?
Yes.
Grammy. You know, this issue, I actually had an opinion about it. And I feel like music is too big to actually prioritize or have a yardstick for your success as a musician with an award scheme. Because we had great musicians like Bob Marley and Tupac who never, ever won such awards or had such recognitions, but are seen as, you know, some of the most successful musicians most talented musicians to ever grace this planet Earth. So I feel like as a musician, you should just do music for passion and you know, feeding your fans with good music's sake. Because if you measure yourself or see yourself to be successful because you win an award, then to me, I feel like you are not being a true artist. It's bigger. It's way bigger than, you know, saying it's nice. I mean, I'm not against it.
But is that not your
nice.
dream?
I mean, it's nice to get it. It's nice to get it, but I'm not going to kill myself either if I don't. And it doesn't make me less of an artist or a talented artist if I don't get it. You understand? I will still appreciate myself and do what I do. I mean, at the end of the day, these award schemes, most of them, they don't give you anything. No. I mean, it's nice to be recognized. But
wait, the VGMAs, you've had nominations, sir?
Yeah, but then...
But have you picked up any award?
Yes, I have. I mean, I won new... Hey, boy, sorry. I mean, I got a new Artist of the Year within 6 months as I came. I've had a lot of... I mean, I have about 14 or 13 to 14 awards to my name, which I'm grateful for. But I feel like there is more to it.
Right.
There is more to it as an artist. Feeding your people, making people happy is, you know, feeding a soul. Do you know what a soul is? Healing them. That is more than anything.
Many thanks for coming, Wendy.
Thanks for
I really enjoyed
me.
this interview.
Before I go, this year too, I'll be doing my Shake concert.
Mm-hmm. Where, at West Hills Mall?
Yes. Last year, over 30,000 people pulled out for me. And I am grateful, and I want to thank Ebony Condoms for, you know, helping me to put up such a great shows.
It means they are coming on board again.
Let's see what God will do.
When they sponsored that event, did they share condoms?
They shared everything. Everybody walked away with condoms.
Wow.
We had a health screening in the morning, and then in the evening.
Stop looking at me like that. Condoms are good.
Oh no,
I never said it wasn't. I don't know what Andy is talking about, please.
No, the way you looked at me, I mean, I'm talking about...
Are you not talking? Am I not supposed to pay attention to you?
Okay. Do you use... Okay, sorry.
Hey, Andy,
Wendy,
I don't pay...
Wendy, thank you very much for coming. How is it? And now...
The irony, isn't it?
One day,
My G!
I owe you. And I want that year.
Oh, no. Charlie, bro. Wendy, thank you very much for coming.